coming out, but I got something good to tell you, so stay around. So guys, what I really want to tell you is about me, so my abilities, and I can show you how I can prove it to you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this. So here it is. Here is all of the dreams I've had, some proof, my timestamp, and I do want to say thank you, Lucid, for becoming my best friend and helping me figure out my dreams. And also a shout out to Shadows of the Moon to kind of help me with some of the dreams to kind of figure it out for myself. So hope you guys enjoy this. Don't leave. This is great to see.
Just walking around. What's up with the underground bunker? He said it's near the stairs. Yeah. Oh, I see the mound of dirt. All right. All right, so this was the underground bunker. Wow. Yeah, it is. The guy was you said he was a sex offender?
Yeah, stage 3, level 3.
Oh, the door's wide open. Yo, it smells like nothing but cat piss. Dude, I see where the underground bunker is. It's underneath the stairs where the guy said it was.
Guys, don't go, because now it's the interviews of people that have met me or sometimes hasn't met me, and they see my abilities. So I hope you guys like this. Thumbs up if you're new, subscribe, hit that bell for any of notifications, because I do investigations as well. But this is Let's Get to Know LilRed and find out what her abilities are, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Lucid, when we met, we felt a pull and you helped me. At many times, I felt your emotions and out of the blue. Would you like to say anything about your point of view about my abilities?
I would say I definitely felt, because the first time we met, it was not via phone call, it was literally a text. And that connection was established like immediately. It was really cool. It was amazing. I really, yeah, it's undescribable. You know, I thought it was pretty cool, which is hence why we became best friends, you know? And
Of
yes,
course.
yes, I felt right away. I said that I believe you have dreams, and the other abilities didn't weren't. Oh no, I did tell you after a while you were really great with animals, and I just wasn't quite sure how far that ability um, or in depth it was. Surprised. I'm not surprised that it's crazy, a lot more than I even thought. So yeah, that's definitely my point of view. You started out, you know, as we all do, and probably most likely will continue on forever in the state of as a student. But I've seen you come really far, and it's amazing to have seen you grow the way you have.
Oh, thank you. Yes, definitely a big pull and definitely glad we became best friends from just one text one day. And now look at us. We've gone far.
I know. I love it. I think it's the best. I'm so grateful. It's amazing.
Would I have known things before I feel and say them to you?
And you have told me many times of your dreams, and which actually turned out to be very true. You know, some of the earthquake and that turned out to be very true. And obviously, when I was sick, lots of times, and there's so many other incidents that I can't even recall, but they're definitely were spot on, and it was amazing.
Since we're done the interview, did you want to introduce yourself and if you want to say anything about your channels for DLive and YouTube?
Ooh, well, for those who don't know me, I'm Lucid Rock. I am just like LilRed, you know, a paranormal enthusiast, I would say, right? We both are going through, what would you call it? Similar experiences as far as dreaming, some of our other experiences. So it's really great to have her with me on a journey like this. However, I also do own investigations, and yeah, I just started with Spirit Box. We do a Spirit Box too. Woo! Almost forgot that. uh, and I do definitely private readings. That's something that I also do,
The tarot cards.
and without them, of course.
Well, I love you, bestie, and thank you for coming into my world and being here and for the future being by my side and helping me with everything that I'm going through and many more.
I love you too, and you're a healthy kid, so that's the best. I love you too, bestie, and yes, many more to come. I can't wait. It'll be exciting.
Hey, Eli, when I felt your emotions, like I felt when you had anxiety and all that, did I know before you had them? Like, did you tell me I'm gonna have anxiety before I hit you up going, hey, Eli, calm down, your anxiety is going strong?
Yeah, you always used to tell me that. You did.
Yeah, but I'm asking, like, did you tell me, like, you were gonna have anxiety before I hit you up?
Oh, okay. No, you didn't actually.
Kind of scared you did.
No, just been doing a lot of things around the house and trying to keep myself busy and stuff like that. So, yeah.
What's your point of view on my abilities?
Uh, I think they're pretty awesome. Like, you can actually, talk to like your like just different animals, and like I know your dreams. You dream like certain dreams that come true and stuff like that. So, and you just pick up on certain things that no one else can pick up on. So.
Yeah. And also, did you want to tell me about your channel for everybody that watches this?
My channel is basically about everything, like chronic pain, just basically just paranormal, and that's about it.
And it's awesome to go to. And you go for like 4 hours too.
Well, actually 5 now.
Oh my
So,
goodness, you're going even longer.
well, I went like 10 hours, like a couple days ago, and it was hell. I was supposed to do 18 hours, but
Oh my goodness, you're going straight for 24 next?
I don't know about that. It's a little bit difficult.
Well, thanks, Eli, for helping me out with my interview. I know it was just short and sweet, but just kind of letting everybody know, about my abilities by other people's, by like asking you and having everybody listen to how you feel and on your point of view.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so hey, ChillsTV, how are you doing?
I'm not doing too bad.
So with this interview, I know you know that with my abilities, can you tell me what your point of view of my abilities?
My point of view,
Yeah, like,
it freaks me out. It really, really does. Like when I'm feeling like crap or something like that, you text me up, is your heart going crazy? I'm like, yeah. And you already know, and I'm like, dude, this person's like 3,000 miles away from me.
now when
And you know about it, so it's kind of crazy.
yeah. Now, when I messaged you and all that, the first time, did I know that you had all these heart issues or any problems before?
Yeah, you did. That's what freaked me out. Like we had just met, and you didn't really know who I was. I mean, not really many people knew about my heart issues until like you came out and said that you kind of knew what was going on and felt it, and you were connected with me. I was like, oh my god. I was like, how does she know this? I mean, it was a little bit scary, but I'm ChillsTV, so I mean, that's what I do, you know. So I was like, whoa, finally, somebody who's legit. I was like, because I've had a lot of people who try to pull fast ones on me, and I was like, no, this is actually pretty legit. I was like, you knew a lot without really even knowing who I was.
Yeah, because you're
So
not really,
I thought it was cool.
and you're not really open. So, and with me having that feeling, I kind of do help you before you go to the hospital because I would like kind of calm it down too.
You have calmed me down a lot. There's been a couple times. There's been you and a couple of my viewers that will calm me down and stuff like that. I mean, because you know what's going on. I mean, you're feeling it and everything else, and you're like, well, you need to calm down. You need to chill out. You just need to keep your heart going slower. So, I mean, it does help. I mean, when you guys talk to me and everything else, it really does help me calm me down and everything else. And because, I mean, when my heart starts pumping, my heart gets up to about 155 beats, 185 beats, I go into a panic attack. And then from there, I start panicking that I'm going to die and stuff like that. And I mean, I keep it ghostly. I'm not ready to become ghostly, you know?
We need you here.
I mean, that's what I do. I like playing with the ghosts. I don't want to become part of their stories yet.
Well, and since we're doing this interview and I have your name on my video, did you want to tell anybody about your channel? I know you're not on DLive yet, but like your TikTok or anything?
I'm not on DLive. I do a lot of TikTok right now, and my channel is basically it's paranormal talk. I mean, I do paranormal videos and stuff like that. I do go on explorations and stuff like that of abandoned locations. Some are haunted, some are not haunted. Like yesterday, I was just at a Civil War battlefield over here in New Mexico, which is basically the Gettysburg over here in New Mexico. But basically, yesterday's video was more of a behind the scenes. I mean, me just on location, trying to, decide on if this is going to be one of the spots I want to go check out or whatnot when everything's more clear and everything else. But other than that, I do a lot of paranormal talk and not just about ghosts. When I say paranormal, I talk about UFOs. I talk about Sasquatch. I talk about the Chupacabra and witches. And let me tell you, I've met a lot of witches, and they're not what everyone thinks they are. They're actually really cool people. They really, really are. They're sweeties. I mean, there's a lot of them that I've met. Some of them are more on the strange side, but most of them are pretty much down to earth and really into it. But the one thing on my channel that I do like a lot is I meet a lot of people with special skills like yours. You're able to feel my heart. You're connected with my heart and stuff like that with my pain. And that's really, really cool. I mean, I've met mediums. I've met psychics. There's a lot of people that I've met that I can't explain their abilities. And I'm like, oh, this is legit. This has got to be real stuff. I mean, I can't explain what you do or how you do what you do. I can't, but I can explain to you about a ghost walking through a wall. I could explain to you why you see the ghost that you're seeing. But these abilities that you guys are bringing to me are just so amazing. And I'm just like, whoa, every time I see one, I get like I'm in Disney. I mean, you guys know I'm a paranormal investigator who loves Disney. And it's like being in Disney. I mean, you guys keep the magic coming, and that's what I appreciate. I'm like, man, this is just totally awesome each and every time I see it. And that's what I really like about my channel. I mean, that's why I like to bring everybody up on my channel. I mean, you guys talk about your abilities and share your abilities with everybody and stuff like that. And I would think it's really, really cool. And everyone goes, well, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. I'm like, well, have you ever seen a ghost? When you see your first ghost, then you're going to ask yourself if I was really crazy. That first time that door slams, or the first time that window shuts, or the first time you hear that voice that's not there. I mean, that's like your guys' skills. I mean, just because I can't say ghosts are real or anything like that, but we could prove that they are. That doesn't mean that your guys' skills are not real. Because you guys are proving that you're real. And I mean, with you, I'm living proof that you're real. 100%. Each and every time that you text me and tell me, I got text messages after text messages of you asking if I'm feeling okay. And I'm like, whoa, how does she know this? I mean, there's days where I'm laying down in bed and I can't even get up to move because my heart's going so crazy. And then you're like, Chills, are you all right? Are you all right? You need to settle down. Just calm down. Breathe. And that usually works. I mean, it really does. I mean, my wife's sister, she's helping me through it. I mean, I get a lot of people who help me through it, and I really do. I thank you all for it. Because, I mean, I really need it. I mean, that's what I do need. Because if not, doing this would be a scary thing. Because, I mean, I've had a lot of my fans and stuff like that who have passed away from what I have. And when I hear the stories of them passing away, it freaks me out even more. Because I know that my time is limited. I'm only 39 years old and my time is limited. And it's made me, it's opened up my eyes to the way my life is and how I want to live it and the things that I do. And I do it with my fans. I do it with my YouTube channel. I do it with my TikTok. I mean, like everyone always tells me on TikTok, Chills, you're a freaky person. Well, that's all right. I am a freaky person. My life is a freaky life. I mean, the things that I see, the things that I do, I mean, it's not normal for everybody else to see, but to me, it's normal. I love my life. I love the experiences that I have. I mean, if you guys know my wife, she does Disney Channel. She doesn't go with me on these ghost adventures and stuff like that. Because, I mean, she has one saying, she likes a good ghost story, but she doesn't want to be part of it. And me, on the other hand, I want to be a part of it. I like that door when it shuts. I mean, I like when my heart actually pumps for a reason, But basically, that's what my channel's all about. I mean, it's just basically I'm basically fulfilling what my dad used to do. My dad was a paranormal investigator before he passed away. He believed in alternate dimensions was where ghosts are coming from. As for me, I kind of went with the ghost route, but I also went with the cryptic route too, with all the cryptoids that are out there and stuff like that.
Stop
Because
it now.
I mean, if I mean, his investigations opened me up to, well, if ghosts are real, what's there to say that these creatures that we're seeing and reporting aren't either? You know, I mean, there's a lot going on in this world that we haven't discovered. And with my channel, that's what I'm trying to hope for people to do, to get out there, to go look, to go explore, and let's identify these things that we're seeing. I mean, 20 years ago, what got my attention was National Geographic found a deer with gills. They did a whole article about it in the National Geographic magazine, and I still remember that because I was like, that is the coolest thing I ever saw. A deer that has gills and is able to breathe underwater as well as breathe on land. And that opened up the whole little world of cryptoids to me. And that's when I started looking up Bigfoot. That's when I started looking up the Jersey Devil. That's when I started looking up skinwalkers and all that stuff. And I mean, to me, I kind of want to prove that there's something going on in this world that we can't see or that we don't understand. And if I could bring a little bit of enlightenment to it, then I did my cause. You know, I mean, if I could get a family who's having a real bad time with ghosts in their house and I could help them free the ghost or help their lives become a little bit better, then I did my job on my YouTube channel. Now my TikTok is just a lot of fun and games and a lot of my dog. My dog is really, really cute, and I wanted him to become TikTok famous because he's always trying to get in my YouTube videos. So I was like, you know what? Let's give you your own little video. So he's all happy with that. So he has his own little channel, and I get on his channel once in a while. But I've met a lot of cool people off of TikTok. I mean, I was actually on TikTok. I got admitted into TikTok really, really fast, really, really easily. I got a lot of fans on there pretty quick. I mean, I'm not TikTok famous yet, but I mean, I am getting up there. I am getting a lot of views and stuff like that. I mean, I've met a lot of celebrities on there that are actually talking to me. And I got one celebrity that I'm talking with right now that we're collaborating about TikTok videos. So there might be me and a new celebrity that you all know. I can't give any names on who she is. All I can tell you is it's a she. But there might be some TikTok videos with the duets of ChillsTV and her. I mean, they'll just be, I mean, we don't know what's going on yet. We're still talking. We're still collaborating on what we could do and stuff. So, I mean, I'm pretty anxious to see where my channels are going to go. I mean, unlike you on TikTok, you got some good views on your TikTok videos.
I'm not famous.
I do watch.
Well, I watch you, and like I've been liking all the things with you, and with this, I'm gonna put it on my my links and your links all in the description, so you'll probably get more views of everybody that does watch my YouTube and everything.
Oh, that'd be cool. Thank you.
LJ, stop!
But you already know that you're always welcome on my channel because you are part of my channel along with Eli, and I got my own little community going on. I'm not cool enough to get the whole little TV part after people's names yet, but I plan on getting that. I got one person on Twitter that has my name. I'm like, oh. Her name is ChillsTV's biggest fan, and she's always tweeting. I'm like, this girl is so cool. So, but yeah, I mean, with your abilities, I mean, I don't know how it works, but it works. I mean, I'm a believer in it anyways.
Can I get this interview done, LJ?
100% I'm a believer in it.
Well, that's always awesome, and we'll all figure out what the abilities everybody has. Mine, it just comes, and I just like to help out other people like you, just calm you down, because I know how it is. Like, I feel like when you're having that heart, like it feels like a heart attack, I'm just like doubling over,
it feels just like one.
Too.
The only part is about it feels like a heart attack, but I don't die. And my doctors always say that's what's going to kill me because I'm so used to feeling it that one day I'm going to have a real heart attack and I'm not going to react to it and it's going to kill me.
Well, it's probably not going to kill you because I'll be there helping you. Because I'm like your twin. I'm like, you can't die because then I die, but I hope not. Like, your stuff is great. I know a lot of people come in and watch it. Hopefully this gets you out there also, because heck, you know, I'm trying to get everybody out there, and of course I'm doing this interview so other people can literally know what my abilities, because it's like me telling them like, yeah, I have these abilities, and they're like, yeah, well, you know, proof. So you are proof, and thank you for helping
I
me with
am
this interview.
proof.
Huh?
I am 100% proof
I'll probably
that your
add,
ability is legit.
yeah, and I'll probably add some of those messages, but it'll have your ChillsTV, so your phone number won't be showing.
Right?
So, but thanks for helping me out with my interview and for my video, and hopefully you'll be there when I premiere it.
Oh, of course I'll be there. You know I'll be there.
All right, Chill. So thank you.
All right, LilRed. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye. Hey guys, little break here just to let you know. 2 more interviews to keep on going. Hope you like this. Hope you stayed. Share it out. If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit that bell for all the notifications, because there's gonna be videos from investigations. There'll be a little bit break. But I promise what I give you after next week, it's going to be wonderful. Enjoy the rest. Thanks for being here.
Hi, I'm Maryka. I just would like to tell you my experience, what I had with experiencing LilRed's wonderful ability. One day, I think it was my first day or my second stream, I noticed a presence next to me, and it actually startled me a little bit. And I didn't focus on my chat for that moment, just being in that moment of feeling the presence. And when I eventually looked back to the chat, LilRed asked me, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, no, I'm fine." She says, I just saw that. And I was like, okay, what did she see? And she explained to me the person she saw. It was an oldish guy with a butt chin and a longish nose. And I couldn't place her description of the person. And then as I was thinking, an image of my granddad came to mind. And that was the only male on my mother's side that had the chin and the nose she was explaining. And all of a sudden, the presence made sense, because I always felt the presence as a familiar presence. I just couldn't place it and my granddad was the last person I thought of, because he passed away when I was 6 years old. So it was amazing to know that he was here. And I am my ability is an empath, and I also have this amazing ability somehow to call on bullshit if somebody tries to bullshit me. And I can honestly say that wasn't bullshit, because I felt sincerity. She doesn't know anything about my family. I've never told anybody anything about my granddad, so nobody could know what he looked like. She doesn't know anything personally about my life. And it was just amazing to know, or to see, and to hear what she could see. And that gave me peace, because it was a presence that I felt all my life, and now it makes sense. So I'm very grateful for her that she did that. So I can honestly say, LilRed, to see what she sees is not bullshit. She has so many other abilities that I'm in awe of. She's a dog whisperer. She's an animal psychic. And that's the thing that drew me to her, is the passion that she has speaking about that. I catch myself whenever I'm in a stream and she's on panel and she tells people just a little bit of what she does as a dog trainer and a dog whisperer, and every little thing she does, I sit there in awe, listening to the amazing gift she has. And like I say, I'm quick to call bullshit on somebody, but LilRed has amazing abilities. And I want to say thank you for her for giving me the peace of something that I felt for very, very long. She gave me the peace knowing who it is, and now I can actually just feel comfortable and appreciate the presence of who it is. So thank you, LilRed.
time because we hadn't really talked very much.
Mm-mm.
It was just a little bit on D Live on a panel,
Well,
kind of
before
me chatting.
the panel, well, no, it was before the
It,
panel when I hit you
it was
up.
before we went on panel, yes. Or not, well, you know what I'm talking about. It was long before that. We were just I was just chatting in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you and I started chatting, and then kind of did a little bit of back and forth on Instagram, and then that was it. And then one day you just were like, "Hey, are you okay?" And that was when I had heard something and seen something that I was not real happy with. It was just really weird how you picked up on that. So, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And then you just did again the other day.
Well, that's my ability, and I'm recording this just to let you know. You know, I can stop stuff.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I was like, oh, she talked about it quick, so. But yeah, it was just like that's like with one of my ability, I can pick, and I wasn't even connected to you, like you said, we were just chatting. And it was back before the Instagram, and like you said, I was hitting that one spot, and then when I get a feeling, I usually try to direct who I'm going to, and if I get like a ring in my ears, I know I'm going on the right track. Like I'm like, oh, maybe it's this person. If I don't get the ring in ears, I have to backtrack, and I'm like, okay, maybe this person, ring, and then I'm like, okay, that's it. So yeah.
Well, it was me. That was for sure. That first time, definitely. It was like, yeah, and I felt so much better afterwards. I really did. And even this last time, which was just not even a week or so ago. Actually, it was just like a week ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, with the migraines?
Yeah. So, and then getting up on panel with you and Lucid, you know, I just wish that could have gone a little bit further than it did. Not unfortunately. Fortunately, somebody else needed it better that day, more that day than I did. And I totally understood that. So, but yeah.
Yeah, we kind of know like
Yeah.
who needs it more. And we talk back and forth, and I know we have like a lot of things like we try to do, and it's just a lot when we do get like drained from our abilities, so we try not to overdo ourselves, because there was one day I overdid myself. I was trying to help somebody too many times, and I was laid up in bed.
Yeah, no, it's not good. I mean, I get that. Coming from a person that doesn't have that type of ability, I guess in the sense sometimes it's hard not to understand, but try to understand.
Yeah.
And you can understand how that, you know, how it can be so draining. And I can see where both you and Lisa do pull back some. And I get that, you know. So people just gotta not take it personal.
Yeah, definitely. Like we try, and that's why I'm trying to do this video with like all my dreams, and it's hard to show people dreams because you can't really prove it unless, and I'm glad I have timestamps. And with me doing the readings, there's so much I want to do. Like that's why I do one card reading, so I can do like when I hit your card reading, and it was that one where about your mother.
Yes.
And it was
I believe it.
And it was where it was on spot, and I told you to, you know, stop worrying about your mother and about your daughter, and that's when.
And my brother too. Remember the deal with my brother that day? And it was like, you need to call him. And I did. And it was a good thing I did, because I think I kind of shamed him a little bit into taking it easy, because he did have major heart surgery not about a year ago. Again, you know, it's like, dude, so he hasn't been working since. So it's kind of nice. And he's actually coming up here in August for 3 weeks. So.
There you go. He's going to be taking care of you soon.
Right? Well, no, he'll be gone by the time I have my knee surgery. So I'll have my daughter and my son, and if my husband's in town, him, if not, my best friend. So she already said she'd come stay with me. So.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad we could, you know, help out with everything that we can with me helping you out. Just, you know, when there's nobody there, I'm just going to hit people up like when I know, hey, I'm here. Just let you know.
Right.
And forget about you. And I know you're feeling some things going on. It's just like, it's when they need it. It's like we all come into people's lives when it's time.
And for a reason.
Yep.
I always say, you know,
there's always a
it's
reason behind it.
that's for sure. So, but yeah, I just think that, you know, just like I said, just being up on, you know, listening to you on panels and your own panel and other folks' panels, and then just my own personal experience with you. I feel a connection with you.
Oh, I'm good. I'm not like this fake person that, you know, is,
No.
and that's what that's why some people are cautious with me. Like, I don't know. I'm like, well, you haven't seen what
No.
I can do when you don't know me. You know, I understand when I see people on panels that I see them, I understand. And that's what I don't like going, to them going, hey, da da da, because I don't want them going, well, you heard it here and here. So it's always great to like talk to everybody else that, hey, before we knew each other, did you know about my abilities or did I know anything about you? And then my abilities
No.
changed. So yeah.
Not at all. Nothing at all. I mean, it was just totally like, whoa.
Sorry.
So when you contacted me the first time, it's like, oh, okay. I didn't realize I was putting off such a big vibe, but I must have been. And obviously it was needed at the time. So, and I was alone. So it was very helpful.
Yeah.
Very, very helpful. Yes. And I was telling my daughter about it all as well, especially with my brother, you know, because we were chatting about it. She calls it her wing mom. So her oldest boys, his dad, his wife, they co-parent really well. I mean, the four of them they do things all the time, but Adrian has abilities as well. So when I was telling Kayla about it, I was like, well, you know, I just don't want you to think anything odd about this, but you know, she goes, Mom, Adrian has the same abilities. So this is not new to me. She's actually helped find kids that were lost. There was a murder up here somewhere too, and she kind of chimed in on something too. And like yourself, you know, I get that because I hear her say this, that she's afraid to say things sometimes because they're afraid of what people are going to think, you know, because we have so many non-believers out there. I've always believed, you know, in people having certain abilities. I mean, we all do. We just don't chime into them, you know. And some people just are not as open-minded.
Yep.
That's all I'd say to that.
Definitely
So
true.